They're all trying to play as much space as possible with only 5 teams remaining in this zone. Everybody kind of claims their own spot and territory, trying to knock each other out, and now Phony still trying to survive on that edge.
I think Stallions and Full 11 should control each other. Exactly what's happening now. Full 11 basically gets a look at Stallions the other way around, and that lets, or should let, Crazy Thieves have the chance to reset, get everybody back up at the zone. Actually starts denying that, as finally round 6 is closing and the end of the game is nigh. Yanya swings up into Nice Guys and gets shut down. AG Global are out, 4 teams left, as Crazy Thieves are still trying to recover. Full 11 are putting pressure onto that because Stallions, they've turned on to Nice Guys and fought in the south. Crazy Thieves go down. Full 11 from the north get to wait for the rest of this fight to happen, and Stallions know in a top 3 situation they can't afford to drop a single member.
Shubi immediately catwalks to isolate this fight as long as he can, as Full 11 is just holding dead center zone. Stallion is playing for second at this point, guarantees second with KP. Now comes down to a last 3v3. It does look in favor of Full 11, but Stallions can make this happen.
And they have this catalyst wall that Full 11 aren't pushing through, either because they're unable or unwilling. Stallions get a full reset. Stallions, who have killed Ninjas in Pyjamas, who have killed Nice Guys, full reset, lose Skittle Cakes, but still have a 2v2 on their hands. Albralele finds Legatron. Full 11 have to disengage to the outside with Shubi playing the knockdown shield. It is still an even fight. The Stallions have managed to buck the rest of the lobby. Full 11 with Central Zone. Can they retake a fight that should have been theirs, or will Stallions, like they have upset so many other squads, upset yet another one? Albralele from up on high ground takes the unexpected angle, does not find the knock, but has yet another swing coming in from Shubi to Fry from 2 sides. It'll be Stallions once again to take the upset fight to win the game.
Alb taking that absolute high ground, creative.
Team Vision holding the northernmost position when they had bet that we were going towards the south side of Harvester. Oh,
I mean,
kidnap?
This top 4
Seer attack?
Has every Mexican player in the Apex Legends Global Series right now. They're all here in this final circle. HE Global and Sin Nombre. Will one of them manage to come out on top? Or will it be worldwide? Team Vision.
We haven't really talked too much about Team Worldwide, and they're really interesting, right? You inherit MT from APAC South. You got Nate from the EMEA side of things, and throw Vaxlon into the mix, and they're on the move. Building up the fences now on the mid ground, but that Seer attack connects, and MT gets ripped apart. Worldwide
going for the third party. That is their game over. I appreciate the attempt, but it gives Team Vision a big opening. See Nombre down to 1. And AGG recovering on the low ground. Chikis draws the fire of Team Vision, letting AG Global actually recover to a 3v3, and this will be the final 3v3 of the game.
And they throw down the exhibit, the pylon defenses up by Loader, sectioning off the Battle of Harvester. How are we going to open it? Because AG Global's on the low ground. We've got to find an angle, and that's exactly what Zach was looking to do. Here goes the portal behind, but through the building they go.
Yanya does get through everything. They've got the option to come back at any time. AG Global do not have to commit to the fight, but Nazul commits a little too far. Has to get back to the team now. As Team Vision haven't lost one just yet. They've got AG Global popping up all around them. It is like a game of whack-a-mole for Team Vision, but the Moles claim Loader, and ultimately Team Vision give them the final whack for game 2.
Yanya emerging from the void straight into the open hands of Team Vision.
Crazy Thieves do eventually fall. The majority of those kills collected by NIP, so it is still a big win for them. And it is Full 11 that do deal the killing blow. Now focusing back on Worldwide and Team Liquid as those 2 teams fight for the bridge.
This is going to be one of those gnarly fights because you still have Full 11 in the mix, and Zero's down. Sykes and Panic have to play around the Jenny. But look at Vax. He pops down, goes through the middle, and the Prowler gets eviscerated, but still does a chunk of damage, but it keeps Worldwide at bay with Nate on the low ground, and a connecting riot drill forces him to reposition. But it's not done for Team Liquid because this allows Full 11 to try and walk in, take space, clean up Worldwide, but now focus right back onto TL.
Our winners of Game 2, Team Vision, are absolutely still in this as well, having recovered on the bridge. Team Vision can fight Full 11 whenever they well please, and JD Gaming just behind them have Naughty starting to walk in. Team Vision did not check their backs for this, and without something like Seer or Crypto, they just don't know that Naughty's here at all.
Interesting, because now you have to focus on the fact that we have Naughty, Full 11, Team Vision, and Ninjas in Pyjamas taking so much space in circle. Dive out of the frag. Make sure we stay healthy here, because the swing is crazy.
This position is so illegal from Full 11. Where are you strafing on this bridge? The cross is completely doomed. And ultimately, it is going to be Team Vision that win that fight. They take down Naughty as well. And Team Vision are back into the top 2. But Ninjas in Pyjamas choose this moment to strike Kraber from Kurev. Would be deadly. But the nade keeps him off. That plus the Maggie drill has everyone swinging on Kurev. He's just got to buy time. He is in a 1v2 and Kurev in a 1v2. It is his home territory. Ninjas in Pyjamas are slain by a disciplined NIP.
The way Ninjas in Pyjamas just...
The crazy thieves trying to spread out as much as possible, trying to survive as long as possible as it is ring around the rosy with AG Global chasing the last remaining member of the crazy thieves. Sin Nombre gonna take control of the building with W Press as a solo. This is essentially a 3v3 plus 1 intruder. W Press, the imposter in the center of zone. I think they found him.
They found Charmander and he gets eliminated, and it comes down to a 3v3. AG Global versus Sin Nombre. Who is going to be able to force out this fight properly, as this zone is actually right on top of AG Global. But it is a platform though. It's going to come down to a team fight, but it is Maggie versus Gibby comp. Who's going to use their utility better?
Which Latin American squad will triumph? Sin Nombre taking on AG Global. With Sin Nombre having just made it up to the Pro League and AG Global having run this place for a long time. Jaguar is going to take a creative angle, but Gyozi doesn't shoot him in the back just yet. AG Global have managed to take away height, and Chikis safe behind the fence for now. Almost takes Nazul straight out of the sky. Jaguar commits for the fight, and through the altar portal he goes. Neither team drawing first blood yet, but with Chikis going down, it's traded by Yunya. AG Global, these Latin American squads going head to head, making a close fight. The knockdown shield critical though as Jaguar pulls Yunya back to safety for the reset. Will the same thing happen on Sin Nombre as AG Global managed to recoup their health bars? We've got Rezes going off the other side, and Nazul says absolutely not. The rest of AG Global push up. Nazul goes down, but it is AG Global ultimately that assert their dominance in game number 4.
AG Global, they had the awareness to see that there were several teams around them, whether that be the armory, whether they came into the bunker, but Triple S actually wraps them from the north, and then they end up getting fourth-parted essentially by Sesame Oil right now, playing the crevice right now, feeling really good about that 3P.
Honestly, even if Falcons survive that, they're just going to go down to Sesame Oil right there because they were so weak. There was really no way to survive that. And it was a tough situation to kind of witness. The comms that we do here, though, they're definitely cognizant about watching all the things. And I think those are moments where we can tighten them up going into their next match day. Maybe today is just ironing out the kinks for them, especially with Timmy coming onto the roster. Elsewhere, Full 11 having a pretty dang good day.
They are indeed. Even then, though, when you make the plans of having to look several directions, sometimes you just have to full commit on a side to make sure you don't get pinched, which is exactly what happened to Team Falcons right there. Full 11, however, right down here in this crevice, seeing other teams around them as Nice Guys actually occupy a majority of the zone. Full 11 is going to have to climb into the high ground, which they are doing currently, but will end up getting crossfired unless Buckle Boys and Sesame Oil is fighting in the other side right now. Full 11 sees this and hears something, might look to wrap them.
You still have Nice Guys in the mix, so you have to keep tabs on all of that. But a battle of the trenches is going to ensue. And with the riot drill and even the piercing spikes to avoid those climb ups, the ball connects. A1's down. Fredster and Pluto have to hold through, but they've got trades. Thanks to the knock on a Cersei, but a rogue rip off from the top. But Full 11 walk right into this, fresh off of Buckle Boy's elimination, into the top 2 as Sesame Oil falls. It's Full 11 taking on Nice Guys.
The wall off to be able to get some KP, but couldn't close out that fight fast enough as one of their members get immediately wrapped on. Comes down to an insta down from Cody.
Cody in a 3v2, holds on, brings it down to a 2v2. Nocturnal, Jukies, Legatron, 1 HP, and Nice Guys do not finish last. They finish first with a nice map win here on Storm Point.
Honestly, I can't be too mad.
AG Global need to be eliminated. This is a pressure cooker, and like I always fear with pressure cookers in my house, it may be about to explode. Stallions gonna drop down right on top of Worldwide. These two sharing space, and certainly not going to be doing that for long. Stallions immediately exiting the building, but committing even closer to AG Global, who still maintain first place, who are crucially still alive and gonna rip a Valk ult to stay alive a little bit longer. Where on earth will AG land, or have they just doomed themselves to a quicker death?
Stallions currently trying to nade out Team Vision on that cannon. Bubble comes out, huge days comes out. Fight is completely one-sided as Stallion is trying to wipe Visions, but they're not gonna fully commit though. They have a
AG Global land
zone right now. Team Vision gets
AG Global. They take out Team Vision, like you say, and now are looking for a little bit more, swinging onto the duo of Sesame Oil. AG Global are gonna pick up even more kills. Their best land yet at Split 1 playoffs. Their coach at Amigo said they needed to play just that little bit more aggressively, and we are seeing the aggression, we are seeing the risks, and we are seeing them pay off for AG Global. But the nice guys, consistent, have slung their way up to second place, 55 points to the 66 of AG Global. If they wipe AG Global here, they could still take the win, but it is on a knife's edge. Nice guys look sure to win the game. Worldwide, make it to top 3 again.
Unless Worldwide swings Nice Guys on the far north side, I think it looks like a Nice Guys game. However, AG Global doesn't go down without a fight. As long as they can make it somewhat clean,
Nice Guys.
they could come down to a 3v3.
AG Global go in. Yanya so incredibly low, is even gonna go down, and like you said, the Nice Guys win seems all but inevitable as Cody slides in to make it happen. Nice Guys finish first, not once, but twice.
Not only do they finish once or twice, zone actually really close to Glacier. Gaming Gladiators and Infinite have to make the move first. There might be a couple of cars in that street, but natural cover is definitely to be missed by a ton of these teams, as Red Dragon as well. Here's fight going on underneath them as Oirain takes out 2 people. Glacier actually gets eliminated.
With Glacier down, I believe that Red Dragon, yes, Red Dragon have the only Caustic left in the lobby. Could be huge for them in the end game. One that Caustic is going to benefit from a lot. Gaming Gladiators almost get abducted, but Zane is just getting cooked by Caustic gas. No guns necessary. That guy's going to die. We might see some crazy value out of Caustic, as Red Dragon do need to go up to the high ground soon. EMP is going to come out, and Red Dragon needing to fight Aurora. Don't have the cooldowns to do it. No ult for the Caustic. Oirain buying as much time as he can, but not having to tank gas for the moment. Does find a single silence, swings out onto the head glitch, has one of his own to play on the stairs. Oirain is making a stand for Aurora, who actually dipped down underneath for effect to survive a little bit longer. Aurora in danger of going out in third, but it's Red Dragon who will fall first. Infinite coming in for the kill, and Infinite again will win game 1 in EMEA.
Infinite absolutely bullying GG on that outside of that wall as they were getting cooked by everybody through the wind.
Aurora force blessed onto the low ground, and they have got a crazy angle to play as well. Effect, so much space up on this high ground. He can fire at TLN, he can fire at Blessed. Effect can do whatever Effect wants.
Steerout comes out early to see if the Pirates can close this out or not. Aurora owns essentially everything, but Pirates try to make an alter play on Oirain. Can't really force him out though, as they're trying to side angle him, as Bless is recovering as that duo on the low ground. Whoever engages first will get thirded almost immediately. So are you gonna opt for second place guaranteed for the Pirates, who has the low ground, comparatively to Aurora, or are you making an alter play? This is why alter is so crucial. If they can just find that sliver of a moment to potentially TP anywhere to get an opening on Aurora.
Kazakh with the 30-30. He finds the first knock on Yarka. TLN Pirates are weak. Do Bless take advantage of it? Out goes the Seer ult for full information. But Aurora, they may be getting just what they planned for. Control of the high ground, control of the game, as even Blessed commit to TLN Pirates. And with these two squads fighting each other, Aurora will complete the script. Aurora, go where they please. And Oirain firing down is going to drop with the rest of the squad. It is kill or be killed, and Aurora take game 2.
Phenomenal gameplay from Aurora, working their way in, getting that late knowledge on where this...
If I had to guess, Summer Haze, Red Dragon, and Pixel Lumina are going to fight over the fence line. The solo of Ben going down is one thing, but Zone Intolerant losing 2 is another. That means TLN Pirates are going to come in for the third party here. We're going to get 2 fights happening on opposite ends of the zone. Who will win both?
I mean, Zone Intolerant, it's going to be really tough when you got only one left. TLN Pirates getting the full on a couple and now setting their sights straight onto FUL. The riot drill burning through the second floor, ticking. But as we look for the swing, tries to catch the play out and does just that. Zone Intolerant eliminated. Now TLN Pirates just have to finish off FUL to claim the North.
It was Pixel Lumina, Summer Haze, and Red Dragon that fought. Red Dragon, the first team to go down. Summer Haze, though, finding a little bit of safety. Do get swung on with Calamity being the last member left standing. Pixel Lumina is going to look at this. TLN Pirates looking at the result of this fight. The fence still belongs to Pixel Lumina. What's happening with FUL behind TLN Pirates? Who has the chance to look at Pixel Lumina? The answer is no one. Everybody leaving the building at the same time. TLN is surely going to fight FUL. Pixel Lumina could find the win. The Maggie Ball explodes. Pixel Lumina's game. TLN Pirates, they go down, and Pixel Lumina, they get to walk right into a free fight, winning game number 3.
It's still Aurora all day with a 24-point lead on FUL and TLN Pirates, who have both climbed up.
With that corrupted extension mag, is looking to run them down with 30 bullets in these guns.
Looks like it's not about E-District, it's about changing maps, because as soon as we change anything, Alliance start cooking incredibly hard. This is going to be a juicy nade out of Aku. The P20s making things even more difficult, but Alliance have been unable to finish off GG just yet and can't afford to get third-partied by another team. Alliance are playing extremely split up on this high ground to make sure it doesn't happen, with Unlucky focusing on Red Dragon while they try and clean up blasts, and it seems impossible. Hackis is going to swoop down, try and do it himself, but through the caustic gas, he just can't. Game and Gladiators refuse to die.
They're trying their best to stall it out, but they're only buying themselves a couple of extra seconds, as those shields will eventually wear out. One of them gets Finn, the second gets Finn, and Gaming Gladiators gets absolutely eliminated. Great play by Unlucky as well, holding down the fort, making sure nobody is pushing them, as they have all of that high ground. But the zone ends. Underneath, Red Dragon is currently making that move as well towards Infinite for that God spot. They have the best spot in the entire game right now. Top 3 scenario, they should be able to close this out.
Now, what's going to win? Consistency or the one pop-off moment? Alliance manufactured the pop-off yesterday. Red Dragon, though, have shown up in every single endgame we have had. And from below, Top could make a strong argument for themselves as well. Virtus Pro, one of the scariest teams from Split 1, now have to face off against Alliance. But if somebody's going to do it, it'll be the world damage record holder Prestis to lead Top. Oh, he's dead.
Comes down to a 3v3. Alliance is working their way in. The zone is pulling towards Red Dragon, but when it comes to 3v3s, Aku has been huge in them with this P2020.
What matters more? Consistency or the ability to pop off? Alliance with the win in game number 4. Again, we switch maps. Again, they slay the lump.
Yeah. If you can grab KP, that's good, but please make sure you keep this platform. This is Summer Haze's game to throw and everybody else's game to win. Alliance is sitting very comfortably because all of the action is actually happening on the flip side of the zone, the south side of the zone. If Alliance can hold this down, they can also look to close this out.
Well, here it is. TLN Pirates on the shift. They move further north to decide to walk it in, and that's great because Majin was staring at him. We have to approach it from a different angle. But here it goes. This one has to be quick because you know Summer Haze is going to look immediately at this. But Alliance getting sent from Zone Intolerant through the bubbles we go. Prowler's up close and Zone Intolerant still all 3 up. And as I say that, Aku with the trade, and it's Alliance that are falling.
The one who fell was to give it off. They can get the reset is good. However, TLN Pirates right now is looking to fight that. It goes back the other way though. 2 downs for them.
Bounces, and Majin may be able to pull that one off. Game and Gladiators, who've been playing under the radar, finally making their presence known here in the map. And blasts, okay, we just need to see if we can rip Summer Haze off the top platform, and they do it. Summer Haze eliminated Zone Intolerant and into the final 2, but the reset is needed for both of these teams. The defensive bombardment comes through, and Zane has to hold the line against the 3-piece of Majin. Great timing on the bubble.
Great timing indeed. Majin is looking to close this game out, as they did see that they were incredibly low. The one character that can't go down was the Gibby. Majin should be able to close this out.
Blast down as well, and they get it. Majin, they take match number 5 from the low ground to the climb up. They clean that one up.
If we keep the trend going, I wouldn't mind having seen another solo survive. Pings from Bacalao. The solo killers are going to be trained on Red Dragon, who very quickly get eliminated as well. Effect still up for Aurora. 2 of our solos still alive. Glacier going down. We have full teams dying while solos watch the world burn.
Suni is still hiding his head on the southern side of things as Bacalao is mowing down the lobby. I say mowing with 6 KP for the moment, but he had done good. Effect right now is trying to make a play onto that rock. I believe they heard his footstep. He might get dropped on at this point as they are taking their focus towards him. He finds the rat.
Zuni sees this as well. Is it going to be a 1v1? Out go the missiles. Effects dropping on Zuni for the 1v1, and he takes it. Shield swap going to come in as well. Rat on rat violence as Eclipse, Summer Haze, and likely Aurora will fall. The shield running in effect. There's no way he survives this, but he's made it to top 3. And even as Effect jumps down onto the top of the rock, the battle between Bacalao and Majin is just beginning. Will Bacalao find their first win, or will Majin double up?
That Valkyrie attention wasn't enough for Majin to find an opening right now as Bacalao still has that rock. Comes down to a 3v3. No altar in play. It's going to be a tough breach from Majin to fight on top of that rock, but if any character can do it, it is definitely Newcastle Rampart.
Apparently, it's this Valkyrie. Majin have so much entry damage. They lose their Newcastle, but it doesn't matter. We've got to swing into a rampart wall. And the fancy feet on Juice end up maybe with a win. Majin finding their second of the day from